The top stories: Manipur deserves people's government. MP Bimol calls for fresh elections for a new government. Illegal structures along footpath removed in eviction drive conducted from Moirangkhom to Kagwa. And Kopum Dam overflowed, flash flood wreaked havoc in Noney district. Welcome back. A very good evening. This is Soyofi giving you the news in detail for 4 p.m. MP Bimol Koijam called for the formation of a people's government that truly represents the will of Manipur's citizens. He advocated for fresh elections to ensure the government is formed by the people's choice rather than outsiders governing the state. MP Bimol addressed the media at a press briefing held at his residence today, highlighting key issues to be raised during the upcoming monsoon parliament session, which begins on July 21. During the press briefing, MP Bimol highlighted his concerns about the conditions in relief camps, citing poor living conditions, inadequate access to education, and ineffective implementation of government schemes. He noted that the Jal Jeevan mission aimed at providing drinking water seemed to have only delivered on paper, and said that he has urged authorities to take concrete action to address these issues. During the upcoming monsoon parliament session starting July 21, MP Bimol plans to raise several key issues affecting Manipur. These include the resettlement of internally displaced persons from Churachandpur and Moreh, improving living conditions in relief camps, ensuring free movement on national highways, lawmaking and strengthening legislative oversight to enhance effective governance. MP Bimol emphasized that the delivery of justice to IDPs in Manipur should be guided by a clear policy framework despite the current situation with the present PR government in place. MP Bimol urged the media to conduct a deeper investigation into his findings as chairman of the District Development and Monitoring Committee and to bring the issues to light.
IDP ki mayum da hanjan ba korpagi one key issue nen kanje aina government or policy si matang da normalize option na buffer zone har ga Manipur thugai na bagi man da karita tawd da free movement jahan de bisa. It's a constitutional issue ni a communal basis da sumaina mi chatpa thing ko pa in itself article 15 the yar ju negate tawri ne du free movement article 19 ju tawri which is linked to Article 21. Manipur bu thugai ba communal line thugai na machin na su leite so hai buffer zone aduga practically thammibo lai sa. This is the third issue. Fourth, there are a lot of governance issues. Manipur ki miyam ga pra thadanar ka president rule tawna tana even president rule ni matam da laigada ba bureaucrat rule administrator key position sing ja ai khoi ge samna da ba mi tongok don tawrei cha. It's very unfortunate. President rule dai di hujiki lai di ba mandate phangi ba akhoi ge local MLA moi ni fu ga mung lai di ba ruling kangbu se moi form tau sini sarkar ngamoi do ka sumane extend tawler ga dena makhoi do miyam na hangmam chu eba kaido bogi mitop na rule taw bai type te alien rule taw ge type te president na koi will yaw dib da rule sum tahon lai do na continue taw do ne loi saka sem ai koi ai congress oina hai noi ge saka sem do noi ge mandate 5 ni na ngamdra ga dis gi sum extend taw ka do er ga di ai koi di fresh mandate am lo hai ne ba.
During the press briefing, MLA of Kundrakpam Assembly constituency TH Lokeshwar also spoke about the appointment of the new Chief Secretary of Manipur, who is not a cadre of Manipur.
MLA Yankai gan mapanjau ki hingi dana hingi ba khoi tolo piri MLA phan piri ba adu itar di kamaina election jige hai dana MLA hun bujibu honorable prime minister na traga home minister na kaubu da kari kai ge or traga khoi ma ya da jo mai ki party de le BJP ki hot on na but MLA sing BJP do support or on na member sing do ko wi raga si jo je karam mo na to se karam se so ta ra hani hani yani ya ro da phajana the be na na to wi do kai kai khoi yaw ya de khala ka su am tang to wi ba si su chung tau to de si thabak se aduna ta ko di se so ko ro ko se so ma na to ra malaba ma am se lo do adu ta se so to na ta to tele original to wi ro MLA loi ka thak ro ya re bu di.
As the eviction drive by Imphal West administration under its DC continues, unauthorized structures obstructing vehicular and pedestrian movement were removed from the footpath of Moirangkom to Kakwa today. The drive was spearheaded by Imphal West District Administration and conducted in close coordination with personnel from the Manipur Police, CRPF and officials from the Revenue Department. Heavy machinery including a JCB excavator was deployed to demolish and remove makeshift shops, business extensions, house projections, construction materials, tires, wires and other obstructions. Speaking to media persons, ADM of Imphal West, Jadumani, told that formal eviction orders have been issued repeatedly directing the removal of all unauthorized structures constructed along roads, highways and footpaths in the district. However, footpath encroachments continue unabated, defying eviction notices, he said. He also cautioned against attempts to re-encroach on the footpath after the eviction drive. He made further appeal to all concerned to remove unauthorized constructions along footpaths of Imphal West District that obstructed public space and posed safety concerns.
Building owners now and when you set it by time to see them so to be in a by night very and when the very well see road median the key when again a check sauraga and but yam so going check na aiba owners in very lane with the is talan ko so jerame kuno makyo na yang anjara kanda the drive in part of the three
Due to heavy rainfalls that occurred last night, normal life has been badly affected in Noney district. Many freshly cultivated paddy fields were left submerged and inundated by the rainwater at Kopum Valley. Some houses in Kopum Dam area were also damaged by the flash flood, and domestic animals died in the impact of the natural calamity. Landslides took place in many locations and electric poles were damaged, causing disruption of power supply. Inter-village roads have been disconnected owing to the suspension, small bridge and culverts getting swept away in the flash floods. And in another flood-related incident, more than 30 hectares of paddy fields were swept away and inundated by the overflowing of Leimatak River. Meanwhile, due to the torrential rain, the lifeline of Manipur State National Highway 37 Imphal-Jiribam Road has been cut off due to massive landslides and mudslides that occurred in two locations in between Luangchum and Rangkhung village in Noney district. The road construction company ABCI company has been carrying out clearance and debris and boulders by using excavator and mud dumper trucks. Many vehicles have been stranded on both sides of the road waiting for the clearance of debris.
Ising dam Kapum dam gi ising overflow oiba danger point gi meter ama hengale ase ogi lebenda wang na sakre ase sahi achuk jam manung da ngasina ihen hele khoi nung sa thi ba lei khrek dam se ado achawa sang sing na khara yeng se lega khara water resource department da khangan jari maram di khabum dam se ising se overflow oibegi makha da sun law loina thumding khre achina ai khoi department ma kai degi nung sa thi ba pokre ache department da mari laina ba officer mayam sina water resource department achina khara yeng sin biu haina khabum dam degi Lord Mohori,
as per instruction of The Director General of Police Manipur, Civil Police, VDF and Home Guard personnel attached to MLAs and eminent personalities as security cover have been removed. In an order issued by SP of Imphal West District KH Shivakanta, 14 personnel earlier given to MLA H. Dingo for security cover have been removed, while 8 security personnel for MLA Sapam Ranjan, 2 personnel attached to MLA Sapam Nishikanta, 12 personnel attached to MLA KH Loken, 6 personnel attached to MLA K. Robindro, 9 attached to MLA SKB, 5 attached to MLA RK Imo, 8 attached to MLA Y. Kemchand, 4 personnel for MLA S. Rajan, 6 personnel for MLA S. Kunjakeshwar, 2 personnel for MLA TH Shyam Kumar, 1 personnel for MLA Govindas Kontaujam, 1 personnel for MLA L. Rameshwar, 5 personnel for MLA TH Biswajit, 2 personnel for MLA TH Radeshyam, and 2 security personnel for MLA Haukolet Kipgen have all been removed. On the other hand, in a notice issued by SP of Bishnupur district, security covers for MLAs and eminent personalities of the district have also been withdrawn. 2 security personnel attached to MLA Biswajit, 10 personnel attached to MLA Govindas Kontaujam, 9 personnel for MLA TH Shanti, 15 personnel for MLA S. Premchandra, 2 personnel attached to MLA TH Radeshyam, 2 personnel for MLA T. Robindro, and 4 personnel attached to MLA Irengbam Nalini have been removed as per the order. Large number of security forces in Manipur's Imphal East district blocked displaced residents from Dolai Thabi, Yengkoman and Iko who have been staying at relief camps from returning to their villages, citing safety concerns. The IDPs had attempted to resettle at their own native villages. Here is a detailed report.
I sagi iram na Manipur sida isko tawro sakpa maitai masa sing sibu maitai masa ri bro karino maitai masa se khwai ton ma jibo ile ram
अखोई लाजिं ngasi सरकार न जो थबी की मी युम चाम yang kheng bali ko hai matang jम की पैसा का सरकार भी को जे चंगो चंगो नां तां मा पनि थोखरे को उधर को न संग भी तो कोई को नि थ खुलुन बनि को अदु त चंगो जी म्याम छिम बिउ यिंग जी लाउ जंग द सिपाइन चंगहन्द्रे
khoi khunjao hum khoi khunjao hong de lik kem le ba yum mai ka chela cha chela ba kanggu khoi je hing hing na bora hasan mene hing ne bora hasan kana phai san mene ba khoi je sida kana na pen gani thamo so yam na ai gi khundang ha tang ying jor ge mine ama tang ro min ma tang ying jor ge ba sibu ya de
ai sangkoi jak tari
kari pen ga de sida
u ba ja phai sai yum je u ji pok chang dam ni u de ba u dam ni ko yeng ja ge ha ji bu kari kai gi si
ma tang si pham ja ge ha dar na tang pham ja ge ha ya da ko sida khoi ga do ha
ba noi si le ja khoi chang khoi
khoi ga do ha ba du di
noi le ja yum da
khoi si do ro ba
si dai si da akhoi na akhoi aside akhoi
ado hairu de hairu ga sarkar na sarkar na kharapi di sarkar
yeng ge hai ba phoi ya dra ga di hai akhoi se le yu sangan ni
angang gi school piano
ba ma pham je oi ra roi ba
tison piano ji pala
tarna phang ge hai ba ba ga matam pi dre yadre mathak tagi yade odar phang di hai re adu era ga di moi na akhoi sang no hai ri je sang na hai matam pi re ba ba moi hai ta yum jang ge noi thingang go dro
Yo tàu yo mà chỉ tàu rồi bây giờ mà
The centre has reportedly appointed Puneet Kumar Goel as the new Chief Secretary in Manipur on Wednesday, according to an order of the Ministry of Home Affairs. On the other hand, Prashant Kumar Singh has been appointed as the Secretary of the National Commission for Scheduled Tribes. This decision comes 6 months after his reassignment to Manipur following New Delhi's approval. Zonal Education Office Zone 1 Imphal West District organized one-day tree plantation on Miyawaki microforest set up under Plant for Mother 2.0 at Bishum Chingamacha Singjamai. Volunteers of CYLC Club and students of 11 schools from Imphal West District also took part in the program. Speaking on the occasion, ZEO Zone 1 Imphal West Yumnam Hemchandra, Coordinator D1 of School Eco Club Zone 1 Mini Sinam, informed that around 250 saplings were planted under Miyawaki new mini forest technique. They elaborated that Miyawaki method is a technique for creating dense mini forest in urban areas in a short amount of time, thereby support the Prime Minister's campaign of Ek Ped Ma Ke Nam. For the second phase of Miyawaki, they told that tree plantation drive will be conducted on Cheroching at Tangmaiban.
Kaitharaiba koi one seat biodiversity environmental change sida koi all India gi oina chatharaiba program sida koi Imphal West gi oina bisum chinga macha sida ahamba phase next phase kana Cheroching hill range da next phase ta jagani aduga
handak chathariba plants for mother sida thariba pambi khudimaki hinghanna bidongta post plantation period si henakia lobiu haba appeal si zonal education office zone 1 gi maikai degi school gi oja sing ikai khumnajariba headmaster head mise kunongta appeal tawjeri.
On the other hand, headmistress of Singjamai Chingamaka Model High School, Thokchom Renu, shared that students from different schools of Imphal West took part in the tree plantation program on Miyawaki, and she also thanked the overwhelming support of Secretary of CYLC Club Huidrom Sanatomba in the successful conduct of the program. Meitei Irol Iyek Loina Sinlon Apunba Lup Milal Hojai organized a training program focused on the Meitei script. Loitongbam Prem Kumar, President of Milal Assam, Seram Herajit and General Secretary Milal Hojai Pana, Sinam Tonglen graced the opening of the training program as the main guest. Speaking on the occasion, Seram Herajit said that Meitei Mayek, the script and language of the Meitei community, has received recognition from the Assam government. He therefore urged the community members to take this opportunity to learn and promote Meitei Mayek. The training class was conducted by Rina Singha. Vice President of Milal Hojai Pana Haubijam Sonia emphasized that the responsibility to promote and preserve the Meitei script, and she called for collective support to the organization initiative to promote the language. Kaisham Damaru, son of Kaisham Ibohal and Sipra Rani Das from Wangkai Ningthempukri, Imphal East District, has secured the 5th ranked among 20 candidates selected for the senior grade of Indian Information Service by the Union Public Service Commission. An IIS officer plays a crucial role as a media manager for the Indian government, facilitating communication between citizens and the government. Currently an assistant editor at the Indian Bureau of Mines in Nagpur, Damaru previously achieved the first rank in the UPSC exam for the Indian Bureau of Mines 2023. He completed his BSc Honours from the University of Delhi in 2015 and his Masters in Mass Communication from Manipur University in 2019. He has worked as a sub-editor at People's Chronicles for 3 years, an assistant professor at St. Joseph University, Nagaland for 2 years, and an anchor for Kangleipak Money program at ISTV Network for 3 years. He was able to achieve 65 marks out of the total mark in the UPSC examination. GP Women's College Imphal organized an induction program for new BA BSc Honours students at College Hall. Principal of GP Women's College Professor L. Rajan and Department of Physics Head Dr. Maisnam Vidyasagar graced the event as the main guest. In this event, the students were introduced with the teaching and non-teaching staffs and the subject of the new 15 departments of the college. Coordinator IQUA Dr. Muhammad Baharuddin Shah welcomed the students and familiarized them with the college system. HOD Mathematics Department Dr. S. Samarendra informed the students about academic performance, scholarships and various schemes available to them, encouraging regular attendance and motivating them to prosper in life. Combined district level training program on the challenges faced by Jum cultivators and its possible remedies organized by Barak River Valley Development Board BRVDP Manipur, in collaboration with District Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department, Noney, was held today at Multipurpose Hall Longmai Part 3 in Noney District Headquarters. The program was attended by Commissioner of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Thai Thuilung Pamay, who is also the Member Secretary of Barak River Valley Development Board, ADM Noney Steve Kapudang, as the main guest. In the technical sessions, the subject experts Dr. David Kamay, subject matter specialist KVK Henbung, spoke on the topic common insects, pests, disease affecting horticulture crops and their remedial measures, and District Officer Horticulture and Soil Conservation Noney Tamenglong, Dr. Roshan Dangmei, spoke on the topic of impact of JUM on environment and awareness on various government schemes. More than 200 farmers coming from different parts of Noney district took part in the program and availed the facilities as a part of the program. An open discussion and interaction program was also held with the farmers and the experts. Speaking to the media, Commissioner of Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Thaitulung Pamay, stated that the state government is working tirelessly to transform Noney district into a model district in horticulture farming. To boost horticulture production and benefit farmers, several projects are in the pipeline. Under the One District, One Product initiative, banana, ginger, and turmeric have been identified as key crops for large-scale production in Noney. A processing unit for turmeric and ginger is set to be installed soon, with financial approval in advanced stages, promoting sustainable development in the region, he added. Let's have a look at the national news. The execution of Indian nurse Nimisha Priya in Yemen, scheduled for July 16, 2025, has been postponed due to intense diplomatic and religious interventions. The postponement offers a temporary reprieve, with ongoing negotiations focused on establishing the terms of blood money, a potential means to have a death sentence waived. The Indian government, along with Indian and Yemeni Sufi leaders, has been working tirelessly to secure a peaceful resolution. However, the victim's family remains firm in their demand for strict application of God's law in Qisas, posing a significant challenge to Priya's potential reprieve. We have an international news. US President Donald Trump announced a new trade deal with Indonesia, reducing tariffs to 19% and hinted at a similar breakthrough with India. He believes India will follow suit, allowing American companies to compete fairly in the Indian market with significantly lower tariffs. Trump also warned that other countries not complying with trade agreements could face new tariffs, possibly up to 10%, especially smaller economies. Additionally, he mentioned potential pharmaceutical tariffs by the end of the month for countries benefiting from US drug imports without providing reciprocal market access. The US and India are reportedly close to finalizing a trade agreement aiming to boost bilateral trade to $500 billion by 2030. Let's see a quick recap of the headlines once again. Manipur deserves people's government. MP Bimol calls for fresh elections for a new government. Illegal structures along footpath removed in eviction drive conducted from Moirangkom to Kakwa. And Kopum Dam overflowed, flash flood wreaked havoc in Noney district. That's all we have for this evening. See you at 8 p.m. with additional updates. Thank you.